What's cracking, guys? How's it going? Welcome to another video. So today, again, something a little different, unusual for my channel. I'm doing a planning video, a planner video, a bullet journal video, whatever you want to call it. So if you guys don't know me, then you would not know that I am a bullet journal enthusiast. I have been bullet journaling since I was 14 years old. If you don't know what a bullet journal is, just literally type into YouTube bullet journal and you'll find the original video explaining how to bullet journal. Now, since that video came out, so many people have found like different ways to get creative, make their bullet journals look a lot prettier, more colorful, and I am one of those people. So I thought that I would make a video that I personally like to actually watch, and that is a plan with me style video. So I'm going to show you guys how I plan the start of each month, in particular the month of August 2020 in this video. So I'm going to show you guys just how I set up my calendar and just like the different spreads that I have at the start of each month, regardless of what month it is. It just sets the tone and it kind of just gets me going, and I feel like I got this shit and I'm gonna smash this month. So before I show you guys that footage of me just planning it out, I want to show you guys the supplies that I use. So my pens are right here. This is the, I think it's called, Pigma Micron is the name of the brand, and I have it in 03. So like the number is like the thickness of the pen basically. This is great. It doesn't bleed through the pages and it doesn't smudge either, which is awesome. And then all the colors that I use are mild liners. So yeah, they're the Zebra mild liner. It's like a Japanese brand. I ordered both of these off Amazon. I think the mild liners take a while to arrive because they literally like ship them all the way from Japan. So yeah, but I have these in every single color and I love them. They're amazing. And then yeah, these I get them off Amazon as well, super cheap, and they get delivered really quickly because they have them here in the UK. So I'm just gonna show you guys the footage of how I plan my month of August 2020, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so every month I like to start off by making a monthly calendar. So what I do is, unfortunately, my ruler is not long enough to do this conveniently, but yeah, so I just sketch out a calendar. I use like boxes for the days. Each box is 6 by 6. That's like the dimensions I use. So I have like dots in my bullet journal, so I just do 6 dots by 6 dots. As you can see, I do make mistakes as well. I miscounted the number of dots at some point, so I had to use some whiteout to fix that. But yeah, whatever. I didn't feel like turning the page and starting all over again, so I just used my whiteout. So obviously the month of August this year starts with a Saturday, so I started with like the Saturday and Sunday boxes on the top right. And yeah, so this is just me sketching out these boxes right here. I like having this overview of the month at the start of each month just so I can see everything on one spread, so I can see all the events that I have going on. I also work different jobs, so I tend to put like, you know, different shifts and different jobs, things like that. So here I'm just writing the dates or the names of the days of the week on top of the boxes, and then I just numbered each and every box from 1 to 31. On the top right hand corner, I find that it looks nicer in the boxes. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, that's like the main outline done in black and white. I tend to like to print out like these cute pictures off of Tumblr, and I will stick them on my bullet journal. And I like to use washi tape as well to decorate my bullet journal. I find that adds a nice pop of color without having to, you know, do too much effort. You just stick it on there. It's really easy. So I'm just sticking on some pink washi tape on my left page, and then I'm going to be writing in yellow. I find that the pink and yellow combo is super pretty, so I just chose yellow for August 2020 just because, you know, August, summer months, I associate summer with yellow because it's the color of the sun, you know. So yeah, I didn't feel like writing down the entire month of August, so I just wrote Aug 20. And then I just highlighted the days of the week in pink and yellow as well. And I'm thinking of just sticking that sun picture on the bottom right. And then what I'm doing right here underneath my boxes is I'm just drawing like these streamers of suns. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to make it look a little prettier, add some decoration. I'm not very good at like drawing it. Like, I'm not a drawer. I can doodle. I'm very good at doodling and not very good at drawing. So I'm just doodling, you know, trying to make this spread look as pretty as possible. And then I'm going to be writing down some monthly goals. I don't set myself a huge list, just like maybe 4 or 5 things that I'd like to get done over the course of that month. And I write them down right underneath my calendar right there, as you can see, in very small bullet points. And I'm just coloring in those suns in yellow right there so it can match the rest of the spread. Now I'm just using some clear tape to stick that little picture on. I find that it works better than glue. I think that's just my personal preference. And now I'm just going to go ahead and jot down some of my most important events or things that are happening throughout the month. So I'm writing down a few shifts, some PT sessions that I have planned, because finally gyms have opened again, so I can PT again, which is amazing. So I'm just jotting those down. I do things like birthdays as well. So I just start by writing everything down in one color. I write everything down in black. And then what I'm going to do in a sec here is I'm making my key. So I'm going to color code everything. So I'm going to basically just assign one specific color to a specific type of event. So for example, I'm using this pink color for my shifts at donut time. And then I'll use like a purple for my PT clients and consultations. And then I think I'm just writing down some birthdays right there. And I'm going to use a blue color to highlight those, to highlight the birthdays happening in August. So yeah, I just like color coding because obviously it adds color to the page. It just makes it look prettier. I'm trying to stick to a very specific color scheme as well. So I started like some pinks, purples, blues, and then the yellow is like my pop of color. So I'm just, going over my spread right there. That's what it looks like. That is the finished product for my August 2020 spread. So next I just turn the page, and I just tend to look back every month just to see the way I lay things out so I can keep it consistent. But what I do next is I leave a space for my expenses and my income on the same page. So I'm just writing down August expenses. As you can see, I like to add shadows to everything that I write. So I'll write something down with a marker, and then I'll use my black pen to add some shadows. And with my expenses, I just, list them out as groceries, public transport, coffees, things like that. And I add those up at the end of the month. And then the income is something that I just write down as I go. So I'm just leaving that bottom half blank for now. And as I earn money, I'll just write it down on that page. So I'm just taking a photo of that old habit tracker I had for my previous month. And I am just writing down all the habits that I want to track. So what I do with my habit tracker is all the tasks that I don't want to have to write down in my to-do list every day because they can get repetitive. So it's things like if I hit my macros, if I drank enough water, if I took my vitamins, if I practiced my posing, if I uploaded to YouTube, if I stretched, things like that, if I did my laundry, if I read my book, if I wrote in my journal. So I just list those out from I start at the bottom and then work my way up. That way I know how much of the page I'm using, if that makes sense. And then I like to put it all into this nice box. And then I write down the days of the week, or like the first letter of each day of the week. And I also add the numbers of the day, so 1 through 31, because we are in August right here. And then what I do is, obviously, like when this fills out throughout the month, I just put a dot whenever I do check something off that list. So that is my August habit tracker. I just wrote that down as a title on top of that page, and I'm just adding some more color, sticking with my yellow theme for this month. So I'm just using my yellow marker to fill those in, and then as usual I'll be adding my shadows to my writing. And then I like to just draw lines down vertically just because I like to separate each week in my habit tracker. So this is the finished product of my habit tracker and my August income and expenses page. And that is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a like. Comment down below if you want to see other bullet journal videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!